We raised our 2 kids in this little house, and I had this room in the basement. I don't even think it didn't have a window. So I had lots of lights and shelves, and I used to like to make it very orderly. And because it was so tidy, and we had this little house, people used to like to put their things in there because there was shelving space, and it just looked very inviting to put your stuff. So I used to say to everyone, look guys, please take your stuff out of my office. You can put it in other areas, but not my office, And Bruce would have his baseball mitt and this and that. And I just felt like I was repeating myself over and over and over again. And, I'm nagging and complaining. And anyway, one day, we've been married at this point in time for about 10 years. And we're sitting having lunch. And I innocently, without thinking of Bruce, so I was not blaming him in this one moment, without thinking of him, I said, when my office is messy and I have to work in it or do some writing, I can't think clearly. I have to go in and tidy it before I can work. And I said, I actually almost feel anxious when my workspace is messy. And he looked at me shocked. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. He said, why haven't you ever told me this before? I thought, are you kidding me? But he never heard it without the blame or the criticism. He heard the criticism before. And that is the key here, really, to owning your needs. Because another person may not have the same need. Getting out of the house on time. So last night, another parent shared his I statement, and he said, well, it's very similar to so-and-so's over there. And so-and-so was the guy who wanted his kid to kick the soccer ball. And I said, well, what's your example? He said, well, it's just trying to get out of the house in the morning because I've got to get to work. I said, it's not the same example at all. You getting to work, it's not, right? But you getting to work is a family issue because it affects you. You get to say something about this, You get to say, when I look at the clock and see you're in your pajamas, I start to feel worried because it's really important to me that I get to work on time. And sometimes you can just start with, it's really important to me that, whatever that might be.